You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, because a whole lot of bitches talking shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, we'll have a whole lot of bitches talking shit.
In my eyes, I done seen some crazy things in the street. Got a couple hoes working on the chain just for me. But I gotta keep my game tight like Kobe on game night. Like taking from a hoe, don't know no better. I know that ain't right. Done seen people killed, done seen people deal, done seen people live in poverty with no meals. It's fucked up where I live, but this is how it is. It might be new to you, but it's been like this for years. It's blood, sweat, and tears when it come down to this shit. I'm trying to get rich before I leave about this bitch. I'm trying to have things, but it's hard for a pimp. But I'm praying and I'm hoping to God I don't slip.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, because a whole lot of bitches talking shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, we'll have a whole lot of bitches talking shit.
It seems like I'm ducking, dodging bullets every day. Niggas hating on me cause I got holes on the tray. But I gotta stay paid, gotta stay above water. Couldn't keep up with my hoes, that's when shit got harder. North Memphis where I'm from, I'm 7th Street bound. When niggas all the time end up lost and never found. Man, these girls make me prove things, leave a big headache. I'm hoping every night they don't end up being dead. Wait, I got a snow bunny and a black girl too. You pay the right price and they're both do you. That's the way the game goes. Gotta keep it strictly gripping. Gotta have a hustle tight. Make it change all this living.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, because a whole lot of bitches talking shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, we'll have a whole lot of bitches talking shit.
Hey, how are y'all doing? Hey, Anaza. What'd she say? Hold on, I gotta go. Don't believe traitors. Jaded, my love, Megs, Truly, Sky, Jen Rebel. Jen Rebel, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate that, love. Sexy motherfucking wild thing. And love, I am praying for your friend. Single mom, Debbie, Kelly. See, I'm trying to make sure I get everybody. Virgo Angel. Okay. There's a couple things that we're going to talk about tonight. I wasn't going to, but hey, Buick Flies, how you doing, love? Merle, Rebel Soul. Merle, what the fuck does that even mean? Earth? I love that. Nissa, I'm hillbilly, so you gotta ignore me. Flies. You're welcome, love, sexy wild thing. Okay, so what do you want to go over first? The lab or oh, smelly over there? Smelly, okay. Because actually, that one would probably be shorter to do. So now her and O'Shea's old BFFs, huh? She sure thinks she's something. She ain't nothing but fucking hot steam off of a turd. Hey, Salty. Right, that's all it is. And Salty ass Cher. They mad because I told about Cher's dad killing a kid. And they totally do not understand my whole point of doing that. When you have a creator on here that goes after parents of missing children, sticks their nose in all the cases, gets best friends with the parents of missing children or whatever, then you have your child murdering father on your platform. That's where I have a problem. That's my point. Plus the people she has hurt, not just me. Everybody's like, "Oh, Cher didn't do nothing." Yes, she fucking sure as the fuck did. Hey, Ron, Chrissy, Alan, hey, love, Evil Alaska, Chipper, Cha, hey, love. Evil Alaska, her dad murdered pretty much two people. He set a house on fire and everyone got out except for a 12-year-old little girl. And the little girl's mother ran back in to try to save her kid, and they both lost their life to the house fire while he sat on a hill with binoculars watching the house burn to the ground. That's what I have a problem with. And laughed when he got arrested. And she herself said in one of her very first videos or whatever on her channel that her father was a monster and deserved to spend the rest of his life in prison. But now she puts him on a fucking pedestal when he's on her platform. He should not be on a platform where we're advocating for kids and shit when he murdered a kid himself. Pretty much. Right, Evil Last Guy. I wonder, he only got 8 years for that. Hey, Catelyn, how you doing, love? Nikki Tupo, Sharon. They just want to fucking like, oh yeah, Cotton's bashing her or whatever. No, he's not in prison. She brings him on her fucking shows, her live streams. Yup, Evil. And Billy Joe. People want to say just I'm bashing her. No, I'm not. I've known that her father took the life of a child for a long time. I never said a word, but it ate me alive so much. And I was like, oh, that's been out. Yeah, it might have, but a lot of people didn't know. And if you support that, her having him on there or anything, uh-uh. Right, Shirley. Prances him around like he's dad of the year. No, he took a life of a child and a mother trying to save her child. Karma's little sister, you don't know all the facts, obviously. I don't care who's known it. A lot don't know it. And since you're sitting here justifying it, you're a sick fuck too. Yeah. Once you get stab somebody in the face and kill them. See, a lot of people don't know this. And everybody's like, oh, they knew it. Yeah, I did keep it a secret for her because she was my friend. But it was a one sided friendship for sure. Right. Traders, that's my point. She goes around harassing these fucking families and stuff when her dad literally killed a child. See, there's a lot of people that didn't know. You're welcome, Marie. See, there we go. He's Canadian. Exactly. Now everybody over her and Smiley and all this shit. Did she forget what Smiley done to Benny, her brother? Fucking had him swatted and everything else, and she's okay with that. But oh, I worked with Tiff on one case, and we wasn't even friends then, and she wants to throw a fucking bitch fit and act a fucking. Mm. Hey, pineapple icicle, right, Kelly? Uh, duh. Am I denying that I was tight with her? What's your fucking point? Come on, get on with it. Or are you Cher, Karma's little sister, huh? No, child, that was Smiley. Right, Nikki? Puts him on a fucking pedestal. Like he's father of the fucking year, but then she's on here bashing Chris and Katie and everybody else. Right. She's lost everybody that supported her for years. Jada sent her a beautiful gift that she worked hard on, and she couldn't even remember who sent it to her. I hope Mark comes to his senses too, because he's actually one of the good ones, I believe. And I feel so fucking sorry for him. Right. Yep. That don't bring her money though, Jen Rebel. It don't. And I'm not gonna. I'm not trying to be rude to you here, but like the F word there can now kind of fancy up those words because they can flag my chat for that, which I really don't care. But a 12-year-old child, as he sat and watched with binoculars. That's what I thought. Hate bonding. They're best buds now. And it's kind of funny. Smiley's whole chat used to dog share and all this. Now they're, oh, share, you did nothing wrong. Come on, you fake motherfuckers. Traitors, I love you. Right, Anaza. She did I say that right? Anaza? I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name, love, I am. I'm horrible at names. Um, yeah, she bought me and her matching legit cat collars to wear and wanted me to be her sister wife. See? Alright, Megs. Hi, Lisa. Seriously, Ted Bundy? What you gotta say about it? You have no clue, do you? What, you just following the fucking herd? Right. Yes, try to hook me up with her dad, and she's gone around saying that I'm married. I haven't been married since 2011, so that shows how much she really did know me. She didn't even take the time to really get to know me, just what I was doing for her. Why now? Because I'm free from her, and people deserve to know it. Because, like I said, a lot of people don't know it, Karma's little sister. They don't. And it's not right for her to flaunt him around on her platform when he killed a child and watched it burn and laughed about it. Hey, Jenny. Too funny. What's funny, Lisa? Yeah, they're hate bonding. That's all it is. And Cher's losing everybody, so she's got to go around and poach other people's subs. Get her a new crowd that's going to send her money. And Megs, are you able to come up for a minute after I get this going? Hey, might as well send me one too. Let's get some matching fucking collars. She legit got me in her matching collars, which I never got them. She still has them. Yep. Why am I rude? Why do you care? Why are you here if I'm rude? I can be rude. I can be even ruder if you want me to. It's my channel. I do what I want. So suck my ass, bitch. You agree? Thank you, Karma's little sister, for hearing me out for real. I'm just so fucking aggravated over this. Hey, Mystery, how you doing, love? Kimmy Kins. Oh yeah, Candy Prim. Yep. When she was on here talking about her husband went to California and brought her back weed to Tennessee, crossing several state lines with marijuana, which is not legal in a lot of states yet. I love you, Jada. Megs, do you want to come up now before I get started? Because I'm afraid it'll get too late. Trader should put cat collars on her merch. What color? I don't know what color. Hold on, I can show you. Let me see here. Oh wow, Megs. Meg sent me another screenshot. Meg's Jaded Meg's or Cher was also asking Megs who sent the junk journals. Ain't that sad? Because she don't care. Hold on, I need to just a second here. I don't know what I'm doing. Right. She done these giveaways and she's never sent anybody their prizes. Right. She never sent it. She never sent nothing. Cha. Hey, Sonia. Yeah, Catlin, her husband brought her weed from California all the way back to Tennessee. Oh, Nikki, she ain't. She was on the labs last night. Hey, Kathy. Hi, James. How do you love me? Do you know me? I don't know who you are. Hello? Facts. Facts. Hey, Duchess. What you doing, love? Yeah, I wanted to, because I really care about Sebastian, and me and Queen, we go way back, and and I don't haven't visited her channel much because I don't know a lot of the stuff she's been going over, and I didn't know exactly what she allowed to talk about and stuff, and so I didn't talk too much on it, but I really did enjoy it. See, inventory, she's so fucked up. Yup, I think I actually have that I can show you. This is her talking about Andy B, Jody Sue's ex. This was a text message she sent, Megs, I believe. Or I love that name. Skirt. Right? It's all a fucking scam. And here's the one. This is when the article, the news article of her dad. So you can't have a good night, love. Anaza. I'm sorry if I can't remember which name to say now. Hey, voices. Hey, you gotta change your name because you're the good voices. At least you're honest and real and don't scam people for money and shit like the other one. Pamela, I have no clue. That's wild, ain't it? Nessa. I love y'all. Hey, Dawn. I'll still mess it up, y'all, because I've been calling her Aniza for ever since she's been around. And Erica, she sent nude photos to Don Wells. I don't know if it's his girlfriend or not. I don't know. I don't know. But he lived right down the road from him. Gossip. Hey, love. Hey, Patty Ponytail. Yeah, that's it. Damn, mister, you got home quick. You teleported there, didn't you, love? I don't think we can behave over here. A NASA. Yeah, people think I'm just dogging share for the fuck of it. No. You ain't dogging somebody when it's the fucking truth, when you got your child murdering father while you're trying to allegedly advocate for children. Traders, you ain't gotta act right, baby. Giselle, hey, my love. Okay, let's get on to Oh Smelly. 'Cause it's funny, they all hated Cher until me and Cher fell out. How fucking ironic, huh? And actually, let's see, I'll have to get to that part. It's more toward the end. Oh, no, I want y'all to listen to a lot of this. We're not gonna listen to this whole thing. I didn't even know about this live she done. Someone, I can't remember who it was, messaged me and said that she was talking about me and Tiffany, so I went and watched it. Was any of y'all in here that text me and told me that? Right, Marie. I gave her a pass. No, she's had my back on Charlie and stuff, so I give Traders a pass. Traders is my spirit animal. Her can do whatever her wants. She's a snitch. I ain't getting in that. I know Meg's bought her a share $100 book that she was supposed to read, and she done like one thing of it, and never again. Meg's bought her a new microphone, and whenever it got there, Mark said, hope it's a good one. What the fuck? Hey, Cat's Eye. And, well, I'll let you, there's more to it, but I want Megs to tell her story. Um, Running Bear, poor Running Bear, sent money to Cher to send to me, and I never got it. Yep, Megs. Yeah, Traders has come a long ways. I love Traders. All right, let's get on with some of this. And I am going to put a fucking overlay on because I don't even want to look. Well, no, we got to look at some of the hello, mother of two. Um, of course he is. He's done with it. When shit gets deep and stuff, they all run. He done sponged all the money he could out of it. Nope, never got it, truly. He's sharing, beautiful. She used to borrow money from me, never got it back. Because she said she couldn't go live sometimes because she didn't have no weed and had headaches. If you got to have weed to go live, in my opinion, it's more than weed that you're doing. Right, you was a member for a long time on there, Jadit. And she took Jadit's wrench and a bunch of people's. Has she took yours yet, truly? So if they want to keep on taking up for her father killing a child, then yeah. Right, Catlin, definitely more than weed. Oh, Dutch, she has fucked so many people over. She took yours too, Sharon? Who's squirreling, truly? Thank you, Kimmy Kent. She fucked me over, because I was working with Tiffany for Sebastian, and it was strictly for Sebastian, and at that time, I didn't even like Tiffany. And you're not gonna come at me fucking crazy and shit because I'm doing something good for Sebastian. What has she done? Trashed his parents? Right, Duchess? Jada is a fucking amazing person. Amazing. Go check, try and see. Because she's been taking people's wrenches that's in my chat. Because you helped the channel out because you sent her money and she fucked you over. That's why, because she knew if she took your wrench, you wouldn't do nothing else for her. But little did she know we was already on to her about that. Oh, you want the link? Sorry, I didn't even see that. Okay, I'm gonna let Megs come up real quick and tell her. Right, Duchess. And Jaded is going to learn to be what a psychologist or what is it, Jaded, you're going to school for? Hey, peaceful, easy feeling. I love Jaded. Yours is gone now, child. Turkey girl, I think I remember when you got set up. It was over on Slimy. She tried to say you took people's wrenches or something, if I remember correctly. And the only person that can take wrenches is the channel owner. Well, Smiley and Cher, I'm doing both of them. So, also, Xena left. She hurt Xena. The new roomie situation. I don't know. Voices. I don't know. Yeah, fuck her, Sharon. Xena is good. Xena has supported her a long time. Oh yeah, a lot of people's left because of the shit with me and her. Right. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Is that true? I could see that happening. Just another way to. Is that you, love, or you gonna pee bomb me?
I'm gonna pee bomb you.
Woo! Come on, I need some action in my life.
Oh gosh.
Okay, this is Meg's. There's
Hi
an echo.
guys.
You got something playing in the background?
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh wow, voices. He made a community post. What the fuck?
Okay, is that better?
Yes. It's still there a little bit, but it's better, yes. Okay, so me and you and Cher were very close.
Yep.
And what was she doing to you behind the scenes that nobody knew about? It's still
Well,
echoing
first
just a
of
little
all,
bit. You got your YouTube
when you
on?
no, I turned it off.
Okay, you're good though. Go ahead.
Okay, so when you guys had your falling out, she tried getting me to take her side and listen to her side when I asked both of you to leave me out of it, that I just wanted to be friends with both of you. And she kept trying to push the story, her story on, which I already knew everything that happened, so I didn't want to listen to her side.
Yeah, because I done sent you screenshots of everything.
Yes. So, which you respected me and just end up stop talking about it. So then,
And I told you, you can stay with her. I don't care what you do, it don't affect my friendship with you, And I did tell you that. You know that.
exactly. And then she said she needed a new bestie. She did ask me who sent the junk journals, like in that text, which I thought was messed up because I remember when Jade had sent them to you guys and how much you loved
And
them
those
and
are
you
very
cried when you got
special.
yours.
I did.
Yeah. I just feel like she doesn't care, She doesn't. She did ask me for money one time and I said yes, and then she said she was going to pay me back
How
and then
much did
kept
she ask for?
70. But she didn't even ask me. It was more like a demand.
And she never
She
paid you
said
back?
no, she didn't. Nope, sure didn't. And so I told her just to keep it because I didn't want to get mad on her owing me it. So I told her to just keep it. And then she asked me again after that, like a week later, and I told her no. And then that's when so it was 3 different times she had asked me within a month. So, and then she said that she couldn't go live because she'd get headaches and stuff. And then she's like, you can come up
Same
with
thing
me
she
in an
told me.
hour. And then she wouldn't go live when I didn't send it. So, and then I think she caught on that I knew she was using me. And she told me that when you guys got in the falling out, she asked if I wanted my wrench still. And I said yes, because I didn't want to get involved in it because I thought we were genuinely friends. But obviously not. And then, um, a couple days later is when you went live and said how she had taken some people's wrenches and she thought it was about me. And she's like, can you go in and make sure I didn't take your wrench? Why do I have to go in and make sure you didn't take my wrench if you didn't take my wrench? You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Because
I'm
she
wondering,
would know if she took yours.
yeah. So it makes me think that she did take it and then gave it back to me. And then she's like, I don't want to take your wrench because you do so much for our channel and this and that. Not that I'm friends with her. So it was like one thing after another after another. She just kept
Because if
hurting
she
my
lost
feelings.
you, then she would lose you giving her money.
Yeah. Yes. And she knew I was gonna, you know, see the side, like your side of things versus her side of things. And I didn't trust her. And I think she was afraid that I was gonna be gone soon. And I don't know, I just feel like she wanted me to be suckered into her side. And I'm smarter than that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a genuine person. I I'm just mad that she used me like that and she wasn't a true friend and she's just going to keep
Mm-hmm.
doing it to everybody else.
And I'm sure there's other people out there that hasn't spoke up yet that she's done the same shit to.
Exactly. And just so everyone knows, she does have a member life where she was nodding out and it was
Yeah, and
bad.
I had to come on to shut her down. She looked
Yep.
like she couldn't even stand up. She stood up and just about fell.
Yep. And I had to get a hold of, Cotton Candy Boobs to somehow get a hold of someone over in that house to get her help, to check on her or something because she was unalive.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
she
I
had
had to
just
get a
put
hold of
down
her
Cam and
daughter.
Alley. She put down Cam
Yep.
and Alley, blasted them all over her channel, got his mom involved on that live. And she did the same exact thing and then kept asking for money. So it's more than just weed.
Yep, I agree. That
It's
was more than
horrible.
weed, I guarantee it.
Yeah. And then when she did ask me, she would say sissy. She would call me sissy when she wanted money, and it just made me sick to my stomach. Like, what a scumbag. Like, no. And then she wouldn't call me that unless she was asking me for something. And I also bought her that book. I was so excited to buy her that book. She really wanted it. And I think she read like 4 members' lives with it. Mark did. And that's actually what she was doing when she was nodding off, was reading that book. So I spent over $100 for nothing.
Virgo Angel, a lot of people didn't see that live because it was on members only. I wasn't even watching it, and Megs was panicking. She got a hold of me, and it was a mess. She couldn't even stand up. She about fell when she stood up. She nodded out so bad.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Duchess. Duchess got a junk journal too, and Duchess remembers who got it for or who made it for.
See? Yep.
Hey Duchess, what was your Disney character one? Mine is Lion King, and I love it. And Jaded made me one for my friend's daughter that's having a baby. She made me a baby book one, and I can't wait to see it. Not she's sending it out tomorrow. Thank you, Jade. I'm so excited. No, it's not
Mm.
still up. She deleted it.
Yep. The next day she deleted it. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that I'll take to the grave and still, but
Yeah.
the thing with killing her father and stuff and screwing people over for money that's supposed to be her friends. Aw, Duchess. I love that.
She sure did. Peaceful. She
Right,
attacked
get
them, and
class.
then that
She
happened.
was.
It's so sad.
Hi, Molly,
And I
Polly.
can't support someone like that. And the main reason of me telling you this is because it was my true feelings. I really loved her, and I really thought, she was a friend, and she wasn't, and she's gonna keep doing it to other people.
Mm-hmm.
And
And like every case, new people come in, and
yep, it's sad.
it is. Jada, I'm so excited to see the baby book. Kimmy Kim.
Can't think if there's
Hey,
anything
little
else
dad.
like on them lines. Obviously, we know more, but on those
She's
lines,
passed out on lives a few times, Duchess. Yes,
yeah,
a few times, not just once. Right? I read my Bible that I received as a gift, and I love it. And I'm not even a religious person, but sometimes something just tugs at me, and I do read it.
yeah, I remember
Yep, snorting a line
when
on
they sent
live.
that.
Her and Mark having sex on a live stream.
In covering missing kids cases, it just
Mm-hmm.
blows my mind. You can't make this stuff up.
Mm-mm.
So, Smiley, that's why we're talking about it.
They're just hate bonded because of me and Tiffany.
It's exactly what it is.
Yep, Catlin, they sure did. They done like a 24-hour live stream or something. Yeah, they were having sex.
So, shares little digs about, oh, I'm a tragedy pimp. Yes, you are a tragedy pimp. That's exactly what you are.
She's just easier at covering it up. Do you want to stay up here while I play this Smiley stuff?
I can go back down. I know I really wanted to get that off my chest. I don't
Yeah, and
want
I
anyone
wanted
else
you
hurt.
to, I
I,
wanted you to tell your story and
listen, I promised I wouldn't say anything to her because she's like, I know you won't blast me all over YouTube, but she also promised me to be a true friend, and she wasn't. So fair is
bingo.
fair. And I don't want
Bingo.
anyone else getting hurt. So, all right. I
Yeah,
love
I don't.
you.
Yep, I love you too. But people take up for her and don't see it, and
That's all right. I know my truth. It's fine.
me too.
So I'll be in chat.
All right, I love you.
Love you.
Money for a wedding that never happened. Raise money to go to Georgia, Savannah for Billy Joe. Never happened. She's hurt a lot of people, you all. And she wonders why she has nobody now. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this cunt. This racist cunt. Yeah, I'm gonna call her racist. We're not going to listen. Zena, there you are. Jada, do you see that, love? And Zena, I'm sorry for the hurt you endured the other night too. You're an amazing person, Zena, and I love you. She's lost everybody that has stood by her and loved her and cared for her, and she didn't give a fuck about none of us. No, she wasn't necessarily mean to Zena. I'll let Zena say it, her story right here in chat if she wants to, what happened. But yeah. Allie, hey, boo boo. All right, here we go. Hey, Chatty Jen. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Duchess. It really is sad, you know, because a lot of people of us really did care about her, but it wasn't in return, you know? Fairy Floss, hey, love. Okay, let's watch this cunt. Listen to some of this shit she says. Y'all want to support this?
Hello, Tam. Hold on.
We're also very
It's been there about 3
glad
minutes.
state legislation on
It did-
operation. Chat 20
Wow.
from this 19 I'd like to introduce children to protect sexual
Right? If you do something to children, I think you should pay the ultimate price and not
Did y'all hear that? Hold on, let's take it back.
to them. That's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts. Don't make it easy on them. Don't make it easy. Right? If you do something to children, I think you should pay the ultimate price and not make it easy, in my opinion. That's just
What
me.
about Cher's dad?
But that's me. So how's everybody holding up this morning? It is Monday. What a Monday, May 20th, 2024. Hello, everybody. So I had to take me a break yesterday. My head was spinning. I didn't even know what to think. I didn't even know what to think.
You need to rest that
honey.
neck a little bit
And I
more,
don't even know what.
bitch.
Yeah, I know. Let's start here. Let's start here. No, let's start here. This was beautiful. Let's start here. We're gonna start with something beautiful this morning.
Sure ain't you. That's facts, Jada.
Sebastian
Uh-oh.
end of February. News
Okay,
2's Nikki
I
Nikki
wanna
spoke
get
with
to-
Sebastian's dad, who is still desperately looking for answers.
You how she was failed by a system that was supposed to help her.
Just when I
She
think
is
about
one
it,
of about 28,000.
That he would like to have it all in one day for yada yada yada. I did hear all that. Even different places for the whole, the whole state or whatever, where everybody could go to different places. And that makes sense. But it does not make sense that you would not show up at least one time hand in hand to show your support when it's right there pretty much across the street within walking distance. Nobody is going to hurt you. Period. It's always an excuse. That's just my opinion. I think if Seth can get on there mad and upset and say the things that he says and nobody hurts him, nobody is going to hurt y'all. People can.
You dumb fucking bitch. People they don't have a hate mob against Seth like they do Chris and Katie. Death threats. It's actually none of your fucking business what they do. You thumb-sucking motherfucker. Right, didn't make them no more money.
say or think or have their opinions on what they want or who they want, regardless. Ellie has said there's no suspects. They have not even named this a crime. They put Sebastian as a runaway. We can all have our thoughts and theories, of course. And again, there's a 50-50 chance either way. It don't make me right. It don't make you right. It don't make them guilty. It don't make him guilty. But the point of the matter is, don't use that as a crutch, saying, I'm so scared to go to my own son's vigil at least one time and show support. Yeah, there's absolutely no threat. Why there's threat?
Okay, for one, it was supposed to have been held at the church, and Katie and Chris were actually going to it at the church because there's no live streaming or nothing at the church, during a vigil. And Tony and Seth and crew didn't like that, so they moved it to the school so these fucking slimy tragedy pimps could live stream it. And I don't blame Chris and Katie. They were gonna go, but she don't acknowledge that.
To the searchers and to other people. I don't know. Now you tell me. That's what's suspicious. When Sebastian is the only one missing and people just want to get his name and face out there, and people was pounding the ground trying to search on their own if they live there every day, we are not going to solve this crime. Smiley's not going to solve this crime. If it is a crime, Smiley's not going to get this runaway back if it's a runaway. But we can keep his name and face out there. Period. Now, let me show. I want to show y'all something. So we're going to speak on that tonight. We're going to clear a few things up. Because I was hearing a lot of things yesterday, and some I was very surprised with. There's a lot of people that I respect on YouTube that I never go over to their channels and I never go into their lives or comments because I'm not a busybody like that. But there are some people that I really respect that I no longer respect. I no longer have respect for. People amazes the shit out of me. So I thought,
Hey, it's ironic.
But I do want to clear some things up. And then I'm going to try to be nice and polite about it. But see, I was in such shock the other night. I really was in shock. This is the first time I've ever been speechless. I've been caught off guard. I've had fights with people on here. I've been whatever. And I've tried to grow. And I think I have grown. And I've tried to get all the trash out of my life. And believe me, there is trash on here. I've tried to distance myself from people. But yeah, people promise roads. You're right. People's going to be people. And I've tried to let things go and not mention people's name and just stay out of it. But then I had to let all this soak in. Because see, really, this was not my fault. I was in my own house, minding my own business. It's like here. If I'm in my own house, minding my own business, cleaning my not having no internet, nothing, and something happens and somebody runs in here, breaks in or whatever and does something. How is it my fault? I just want to know that. How would it be my fault? So are you telling me it would be my fault if I'm in my own house or maybe asleep in my bed and something happens, that would be my fault? I don't think so. I bet if it would be you, it would be a different story though, right? We're going to ignore the bash talk after today, but I want to see, it don't bother me except for when people don't have their facts straight. People need to get their facts straight. They can bash all day long. They can sit up there and look stupid and tell their lies, but they need to know the facts first. And then they can sit there and look stupid and do what they want. Facts are important, Annabella. That's exactly right. Facts are important. And then after last night, I got a text about something, which then today, I got another text about it again. I got two texts last night. One I saw and I'm like, ignore, consider the source. We don't talk about that trash. And then evidently I went to sleep and I woke up to it this morning and I literally.
Okay, I'm gonna play something real quick here. Right voices. Y'all watch this. This is hilarious. Cause Smiley gets a hard on for Duchess, man. She can't stand it. Duchess is beautiful inside and out, and she could never be Duchess. Watch this, y'all.
Give me a hoe if you got your funky bus fare.
So we're gonna get into all of it. But this is what was.
Oh, Georgia. One of my biggest fans. How am I a tragedy pimp, honey? Please explain. How am I a tragedy pimp? Mods, don't block or nothing. Please explain how I'm a tragedy pimp. Please explain. Because you want to say something about me every fucking chance you get. I lick the butthole of whoever's popular. No, I don't. Some of these people are actually my friends, so look at the buttholes you're licking. Claudia, hey love. Oh, she's a big fan of mine. So how my tragedy pimp? Huh? No, I don't think it's Candy. This bitch has been around for a while. She always running that fucking mouth. You want to come up here and say it to me? Well, it ain't to my face, but come up here and say it. Let's have a little talk, Georgia. You got the balls for that? You have the balls to fucking be a keyboard warrior. How my tragedy pimp? All right, Kyle. Hello, Kyle. She won't take no link. Here, let's drop it. Let's see how big and bad she really is. Come on, Georgia. Come on. Come on, Georgia. Come to mommy. Hi, Kristen. I don't know if she's blocked or not. Mods, don't block nobody or time them out. I'll let you know what to do, please. Come on, Georgia. Waiting. You're not blocked, Georgia. Come on. Yeah, don't block nobody, y'all. Unless they're like doxing, legit doxing or something, you know? I'd go take a chip. Come on, Georgia. Come up. You're not blocked. I'll drop the link for you again. Come on. I'm about tired of you running your fucking mouth, bitch. She needs attention. She needs a cactus shoved up her ass, is what she needs. Come on, Georgia. It won't let you take the link. Here, we'll give it to you again. Because I call bullshit on that. Come on. Right, Jadet. Right, they can't take the link or the app wasn't working or what. I am a firecracker. And yeah, I do have a temper for stupid people. You probably couldn't fucking find your way out of a wet paper bag. Jeremy, what the fuck? You make no sense. Is that you, Cher? Honey, I don't need anger management. You need stupid management. You want to come in here fucking talking shit? Yeah, I'm gonna get you, girl. My channel, I'll do what I want. Right, like you shot. I really don't need anger management. I just don't fucking tolerate fools. You don't come at me sideways, I'm coming right back. I treat people accordingly. Yeah, Georgie, you wanted the attention, so here we are. You gonna come up here? Can't handle a troll? You're a horrible troll if you're trying to troll. This bitch is dumb, ain't she, man? Hey, Feisty Philly. Izelle. No, she's always running around talking shit about me. Almost true crime. What's that supposed to mean? Honey, you're not a troll because you're stopped my stream for 5 minutes. I do this when anybody comes on here because I don't give a fuck. You know, troll the alleged trolls, bitch. Right, Jada. How am I spinning out of control? Yeah, I stopped to address you because you run around everywhere fucking talking shit about me when you don't know shit. I did. Dead in my tracks. You gotta try me better than that, honey. Come on. Now I'm gonna take the link. Because I love fucking with you fucking idiots. That's why I stop it. I'm a flip flopper. What did I flip flop on? Because I left the tragedy pimps? Is that flip flopping? Because I opened my eyes and left all them fucking greedy, grifting motherfuckers you support? Honey, I am a saint and the devil. I can be your best friend or your worst fucking enemy. Now what, bitch? Almost true crime. How am I tragedy pimp? Georgia, please explain that. That makes no sense. Or maybe you can try me or troll me anytime. Hey, Miss Chewy. Right, Jada. My relationship with my family is very good. So I'm not sure what that's any of your business. My dad didn't kill a child. That must be my stalker. Dorks. Aw, is that all you can do is dorks? Aw. Go chase hubcaps, bitch. Feisty Philly, Sheriff's dad killed a child. See, Fairy Floss is on to what yeah. Fucking lies. How do you know anything about my family? I'm not friends with Sharon no more. Oh shit. What the fuck? You hate Cher? Well, hate's a strong word. No, Georgia, we're not sisters. And maybe you should like stalk me a little better, and you'd realize we fell out a couple weeks ago. So tell me, I still want to know how I'm a tragedy pimp. That's what I want to know. Oh, what happened ain't none of your goddamn business, you bitch. I don't know, Chatty Jen. Oh, Georgia, don't try being fucking nice now, you dirty fucking cunt. See, Georgia, that's why you need to stop running your mouth before you know anything. You can't see Georgia, Tiff? She probably got you blocked. Oh no, so now she wants to be nice. Yeah, Cher can fucking go to hell, is what she can do with her child killing father. Hey, Casey Kayla. Snacks, hey. Tiff, Georgia's calling me a tragedy pimp. I still want to know how I'm a tragedy pimp. Oh, I don't trust this bitch. Uh, Feisty Philly, I don't know, and I feel so bad for Mark because he's actually one of the good ones, and I just feel really bad for him. But then I wonder, is he in on this too, you know? Right, Chatty did. She didn't even know the facts. She's been running around for days talking shit about me. My brother's real proud. What the fuck? Who is this fucking fool? Actually, me and my brother is very, very close. Fucking weirdo. Snacks, I'm dead. She's probably smelling it like Ziggy did, scratch and sniff. I don't know why she can't leave Canada. I heard she has warrants on her and can't come back to the United States. I don't know. I've never seen any proof of none of that. She's never talked about. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she has warrants on her, but look at her, a dumb bitch. Chatty Jen, no, but I do see him in chats here and there. Bingo, Jada. Bing, ding, ding, ding. Hey, Carl. All right, Duchess, I will. All right, let's get on with it since Pussy Georgia won't come up here and be a woman. Let me get this link too, because I want y'all to sub up to this. This is Dutch's other channel. It's fucking fantastic, actually. I'm going to be Dutch's when I grow up. Kimmy Kins, you ain't got to hold back. Nobody does. And chat, you can play with the idiots all you want. I don't care. Gloves are off. All right, here we go. Watch this. I love this.
Give me a hoe if you got your funky bus fare.
So we're gonna get into all of it. But this is what was brought to my attention. I don't usually like to use people's names. Unfortunately, I guess in this case, because some people, and they don't like me to use this term, but I'm gonna use it. Some people are on the short fucking bus, and some people sit way back in the back of the class. So I guess it does have to be explained, word for word. So, and I didn't even know who this cray cray was and then people kept sending me stuff or telling me to watch her or whatever. And I've done told somebody off on her that comes in here as a regular, and they don't come in here no more because I found out they were with the Dutch bus. said, I have no use for this. Consider the source. They're all together. This nonsense lady.
You are a fucking animal.
Fucking animal.
But I'm not kidding. Like, you sit down and you're like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do
Boom,
this.
boom, boom.
And boom, 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 boom. And then your energy, I'm like, yeah, we're going to do it.
We're gonna fucking do
Oh
it
my
all.
God, you're right. We're going to do it.
Who is a tragedy pimp. Why don't y'all go get on the real tragedy pimps, okay?
Keep your fucking voice down. Every 5 minutes. I can't say nothing. I can't do this. Can't do that. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know why. That makes money on me every day. But anyway, so while this is going on,
God damn it. Fuck that shit. No, hell no. I'm nervous now. Oh, fuck.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
You are literally the meanest person I've ever met.
oh, this Rickety Cricket, this person named Rickety Cricket. There's his profile picture. Whoever he is. Let me put it back down. This was sent to me. Rickety Cricket says, I just told Smiley, yes, this is Tony and Seth. We want to come on within the next hour, and Smiley ate it up. First of all, bitch, Smiley didn't eat shit up. I was stunned.
Nonsense.
Oh, and y'all want to know how you can do that? Okay. It's easy. All you do is change your name. Annabella can tell you about that. Can you? First of all, so Smiley was catfished, but Smiley reeled in the real fish, which your bunch didn't expect. Oh, and I heard he was over on Illuminati's talking about the same thing. See, they're all in this together.
I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. $1 billion ass, $1 billion bitch. They already know $1 billion bitch. I'm a bad bitch.
Isn't that fucking great? I love Duchess. You done great on that. I like MLMs. I do. I sell CNC. I used to sell Tupperware stuff, and oh well. But Dutch is like the Dutch mafia, and like Smiley is so fucking salty if Dutch isn't. I love it. Because Duchess is so above her. At least Duchess's husband loves her. I'm sure Smiley's husband's like, fuck, man. Do you sell Amway and Tupperware, Duchess? I used to buy Lulubro when it first came out, but I Kimmy cans. But I sell Scentsy. That's how I like people if they want to support me. I don't want people do send me little donations here and there. They do. But I don't ask for it. But if someone wants to, I'd rather someone like buy my Scentsy or my safety keychain. I like Pink Zebra too, but Scentsy is better in my opinion. I love my Scentsy. Day tripper. That's actually funny you said that because hold on here. Let me see if I can find this. Let's go back over here for a second. Hold on. Funny you said that. See if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Hold on. Okay, someone had done this. Okay, look. On this right here, her eyebrows. And look at the next one. She was so upset her eyebrow even got sick of her and left. Her own eyebrow got sick of her and walked away. Y'all see that? See, she got the whole one there, then it said, fuck this, I'm out of here. Right, he needs to go back to work. Yeah, it's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. It's bad when your eyebrow even fucking runs away from you. All right, let's listen to this cunt.
He took the time this morning to explain in a text, and I told him, I said, after explaining this to you, since it corresponds with the few that was bashing and trashing me on the same kind of subject, I think what I will do is.
Chatty Jen, thank you for that, because I was becoming a monster. I had a lot of anger, a lot of anxiety, and it was just, and after I walked away, and I feel so much better. I do. Okay, Duchess. Duchess, I want to give you my phone number because I don't get notifications on Discord, and I don't know why. I can't figure out how to turn them on so I can get notifications on time.
I will read this. I won't put your name out, but I'm going to read this because I basically told them off. And then they come back to me and say, oh, I think you're missing the whole point, Smiley. I didn't mean this. I love you. Da, 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 da. So I wrote them back and I explained again.
Good night,
and I said,
Pasty.
well, I said, I'm going to read it. And I said, but I'm still going to read it. I'm sorry if you didn't mean it that way. I won't put your name out again, but it is what it is. And I'll get there in a minute. Because again, facts are important. But we'll get to all that. But what I want to show you is, because I want to show you this. I didn't expect any of that the other night. And if you were watching, for those that didn't get it, it was not clickbait either. I heard that one. The brownies, and I had a whole nother title, was because I was doing an entire different show that had nothing to do with no missing kids, nobody in the YouTubes. It had nothing to do with not a hill of bean or a price of eggs in China. Nothing. So it was not clickbait. The only reason I changed my title to Seth and Tony and others came up because I was asked to, but I left my brownies up. So no, clickbait is not that. I think you need to look up the definition. So we're going to get into all of it. But this is what was brought to my attention. I don't usually like to use people's names. Unfortunately, I guess in this case, because some people, and they don't like me to use this term, but I'm going to use it. Some people are on the short fucking bus, and some people sit way back in the back of the class. So I guess it does have to be explained, word for word. So, and I didn't even know who this cray was until, and then people kept sending me stuff or telling me to watch her or whatever. And I've done told somebody off on her that comes in here as a regular, and they don't come in here no more because I found out they were with the Dutch bus. I said, I have no use for this. Consider the source. They're all together. This nonsense lady who is a tragedy pimp. Why don't y'all go get on the real tragedy pimps, okay? I don't know why. That makes money on me every day. But
This poster is courtesy to the beautiful Duchess, and I love it. It's hilarious.
Anyway, so while this is going on, thank you, Tammy T. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. So she goes, so this Rickety Cricket, this person named Rickety Cricket, there's his profile picture. Whoever he is, Let me put it back down. This was sent to me. So he says, he goes back in her live while I'm over here on my stuff. As soon as I go live that night, about no missing kids or about nothing. He says, and I don't know who the hell he is. He says, Rickety Cricket says, no nonsense, goes in.
This ain't even what I'm wanting. I'm trying to get to the point. Bear with me.
No nonsense. Part of that too. Okay. Hell, there may be 3. Hold on. This Rickety Cricket. Okay. Rickety Cricket said, when Seth does come in here all the time, never was out. They said, okay. Some of what I had planned. So it shows you they don't vet accounts. They don't take into account. Yeah, Rickety Cricket. It's easy. All you pick up and you don't change it back, you're really screwed. You're really there. Not do it twice within 2 weeks or you're screwed. Shows you how they vet. And then, and then he says, but it was nice to watch. Talking about the same thing. See, they're all in this together. But here's the thing. Smiley didn't fall. Smiley was catfished because somebody in this group
bitch.
wanted Smiley to look like a fool.
Wacky.
Because Smiley won't mention their names.
And you did
Smiley
look like
won't
a
play
fool.
their games. Smiley is doing a whole lot better than them without them. And Smiley just don't give a damn. But what happened was
Chatty G and Doug Hunt, no thanks.
was going to do a live about something that had nothing to do with kids, nothing to do with Sebastian, nothing to do with any case. Get off in here and go on about her business. Because see, Smiley don't come on here 2, 3, 4, and 7 times a day like others do. Because I don't care about the money. That's when you see people doing that, they're the ones that care about the money. But what you did, you got Smiley on here and it backfired on you. Smiley. And guess what? It reeled in the real Seth. And it didn't do a damn thing for Sebastian. Because now people don't want to go looking for his son. I want mouth. This over there talking about me.
Okay, listen to this, y'all. Okay, here we go. It's what I want y'all to hear.
Trevor Lee. And Trevor Lee did not deserve that. And it didn't do a damn thing for Sebastian. You know Katie's son, Rickety Cricket? The son that Katie don't seem to give a damn about. And it hurt Seth. Because now people don't want to go looking for his son. That's right, YouTubers, smile around and fuck off. Smile around and find out and do whatever in the hell y'all want to do. And big fat black mouth that's over there talking about me. She wants to call me white, whatever. Well, let me talk about black mouth. And I'm not talking to anybody black in here because I'm not against blacks. She wants to call me white trash. Let's talk about Miss Fat Black Mouth over there.
When you have to say you have nothing against blacks or whatever, that in fact means you have a racist issue, bitch.
Trevor Lee had every damn right to come up here and defend himself, ma'am. I used to respect you. I have no fucking respect for you no more. You are one that sits on there. You like to be messy. You sit on there 5,811 times a damn day to collect that money, don't you? Are you racist much? You want to talk about poor, pitiful black me, and you want to sit over there and call people white something?
Right, Claudia. Exactly. Oh, I have a black friend. I'm not racist.
Ma'am.
Fuck off.
Maybe your ass is a little fluffed up because AB's giving somebody else some attention besides you, Queenie. Y'all are fucking whole ass trips. Nobody gives a shit about where the baby is, right? Except Dolly. He seems to be putting, where's the baby out? Where's the baby out? And y'all keep worrying about what is Smiley doing? What is Smiley doing? And Matthew knows I'm right. Matthew is my friend. And Matthew is of color. He knows I ain't saying nothing wrong.
See, there you go, my friend of color. Fuck you.
So don't even try me with your bullshit today.
Can't stay racist.
And lady, I was catfished. And when Seth come up here, you know what? I still back Seth. That man is broken. He come in here, but he come in here disrespecting my channel. And I'll tell him to his face. I'm telling him right now. He come in here disrespecting me and my channel. The reason He knew he was on panel. He come in here. The reason he got over here. Thank you, Donna. The reason he got over here because somebody had just came in my chat. I won't name.
Mystery. I done the same thing. I reported it on Twitter. I sure did. She's not talking about Queen Bee, y'all. She's talking about Queen. What Mystery said here. But yeah, I did report her on Twitter too today. Because this ain't right.
Name them. Somebody was in my chat. If you know, you know. They just got there. They were staying with them. And I said, where is Seth after waiting an hour, over an hour, and had over 1,200 or whatever, 13 people in my chat, 1,300 in my chat. And they said, I don't know. I just woke up. They called him, I guess, because evidently he went home. He was at the school, obviously. And Seth was at least man enough to come over here and show up. Because me and Seth has never had no beef or nothing. So Seth comes over here. I'm telling y'all word for word what happened. So Tony was with Seth. Seth and Tony comes over here. Right? I've got a whole lot to say about Tony in a minute, so y'all just stay tuned. So Seth comes over here. But Seth disrespected my channel, I still feel. Seth come in swinging. Not that he didn't have a right to, but he should have come in talking about, he blindsided me. I understand he's lost a child. I understand he's been out searching. But after I had time to think about this yesterday, before I come on here and say anything, he come in swinging at another YouTuber or another creator. He didn't come in and say, Smiley, we didn't, what is this about? He come in swinging about where he was at and then talking about a YouTuber and a private eye. I had no fuck idea what was going on. I didn't even realize had I been catfished at that point. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Whoa, and you're talking about my friend, and you're talking about Trevor, the one who's been, I'm confused here, the one who has got all these missing kids out here, the one I have been praising all this long, the one that's going, what in the hell is going on? And then you start talking about the private eye. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then you're going to talk about, wait a minute, you're not lying. And then, yes, Trevor Lee popped up. And I just hit the button and let him up. You know why he popped up? I didn't go get Trevor Lee. Lady, do you know? Do you not know? Do you know how he popped up? Because where I gave Seth the link when he come in, when somebody said Seth is in chat.
Okay, I just wanted y'all to hear being racist right there. I see her. I want to get to more parts here. She's got a hard on for me and Tiff. Look, people calling her, look at this shit, y'all. Calling her an angel and shit. Like, what the fuck?
It ain't bad. But we're going to get some facts out there. Facts. I'm going to put it all out there. Day to stop and process and think about it, since I didn't ask for none of this, but since my name's going all around good and bad on the internet. So I come in here just for y'all because I think you deserve an explanation. You deserve to hear the truth, honey, of everything. And honey, y'all better go get Cher because I'll be talking about her too in a minute. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. But we're going to get some facts out there. Facts. I'm going to put it all out there because I think it's important everybody know the truth. Smiley's going to get down with it today just because I woke up and I feel like it. But then I thought about it and I thought Seth was up there after I watched and I rewatched. Seth was up there telling Trevor, get down off the panel, boy. What? Although I was lost for words and in shock.
That's dumb, honey.
Lord have mercy.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I got like almost 1,700 people in here. I was just shocked, to say the least. I mean, there was no reason for it. And also, I didn't expect, you know, when somebody comes up, you're not expecting them to start going off about other people and other things. You're expecting a hello, or in this case, he didn't know. Okay, he could explain to me he didn't know, whatever. And we could have went from there. And Justin had took his time to take questions from the people and whoever was getting their kicks and giggles, this crickety rickety, whatever, you know, which everything was backfiring. They were getting their jollies off of that. You know, I don't know. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on just a minute. Sorry, y'all. I can't find it, Millie. I can't find it. Tell her to print it again. I don't know. But whoever was getting their jollies off of that, I just don't know. But, you know, I understand that Seth, I understand what he's going through. And I understand that he should have, I understand that he should have, thank you, Eddie, that he should have, you know, leeway and stuff like that. And I understand all that. But none of this made anything right. And what I feel like is, I feel like he said things that he wanted to say to Christopher Proudfoot that maybe he, and this is just my opinion and my thoughts, and if it's not true and he didn't want to, maybe he should say these things to Chris, and not take them or bash them out on the good people that has kept the name of his son, which is perfectly clear. We all know that's his son, unless there's some reason he keeps stressing that we should think otherwise, but we won't even go there. I mean, there's no doubt.
And it's Katie's
okay?
son, you dumb bitch.
There's no second thought. They look just alike. It looks like Seth could have spit him out. But, you know, there's no reason. And this is my opinion. Tony, I understand that Seth's decision. It don't matter what I say or you say or whatever. Tony's a snake in the grass. Tony's a damn snake in the grass. And Tony, you know who I am. I'm nobody important. But let me tell you something. You don't sit there the night before and I'm in your comments on TikTok and I'm asking you, what are you talking about Katie's mother? And the lies you're spewing out about the comments before, about this shit you're circulating. And somebody had to tell me to get out of chat and no comment because I'll be blocked. You know my name because I had that 3 hour, if you're the PR person and I have a 3 hour thing that's blew up all over the internet with Chris and Katie, you know who I am. Stop your lying. Lies is what's got y'all here. Okay, why do I keep, where is Aurora's comment? Why do I not see it? Smiley, Rickety is a liar. He said he made the Tony account 10 minutes before, but that account was in here made 1.5 months ago. Oh, really? Really? Wonder who he is. I don't know. Y'all do the research on it. Whoever he is lie. And then, oh, let me tell y'all. And then, Chris. Somebody named Chris come up. Thank you, Serenity. I think he's been holding his anger and frustration in for almost 3 months, and it just exploded on Trevor, unfortunately. I do too, but it still don't make it right.
It was Tony that came up acting like Chris.
And knowing, though, what he did and what he said, and why was the tape that Chris, that was out there, why was that tape even a topic that night? I don't get that. And Seth and Tony, the PR, why was they even making Trevor a topic? Trevor has gone off of YouTube. Yes, he asked Chloe to step down and Heather. And why was that even a topic when he come on here? I don't even understand why that was brought to the forefront. That's old news. That was old news. Nobody wasn't even thinking about the videotape. Why was that even exploded on that night, coming in, swinging, in my opinion? Why? I don't get any of that. Yes, this is what I feel like. And this is, again, it's not for us to decide. It is Seth, and he can choose who he wants. But now I have to speak out and say, because again, I've tried to keep that quiet. It's bad decisions. It's bad decisions. And the Chris that came up here, yes, I clicked on it. It's my thing. Yes. Did I see what his 2 cents want to say? Yes. Did it make me feel like he was there? Yes. Was he? He could have been, because guess what? At this point, I don't believe what none of them says. And guess what? At this point, I done found out Chris was at home. Chris and Katie's at home. They're not in the park 3 hours away. They're at home now. So could he have been with them that day? Sure could have. See, I do know a little bit more than y'all know, or some of you that think you know. Get your facts straight. Facts are important. Facts are important. Because one thing this white girl does is don't lie. That's why we're all going to get it out here, however long it takes. I'm not going to come up on here 7 times a day making videos to make cash. It ain't going to happen. I don't care about it. This is why I did Summer Wells for 2.5 years. 0 on my time. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Don't tell me nothing. You asked, what did that do the other night for him? Nothing. Didn't do a damn thing. Didn't do nothing. But I didn't cause that. Y'all caused that.
Sage Sleuth, I got her on fast feed here. She sounds the same.
Y'all turned it into the drama. Y'all turned it into the drama. Now let's say, what part do I want to get with now? What part do I want to get with now? Oh, and I do think Seth was angry. What I wanted him to come back up there for, what I wanted to ask him was, but I didn't get the chance. Because I did want to try to calm him down, and I did want to let him know that we do support him and stuff, if you really want to know. But what I did want to ask him, and I never got the chance, because people still kept popping up and down, and that's okay. And timing wasn't right. Because I know how to handle timing, whether you believe it or you don't. And yeah, I'm going to let people talk and not interrupt. They can say what they want on my channel. I'm not going to interrupt like most people do. I hate it when somebody's talking or telling something in an interview and somebody tries to shut them down, because you never know what they say is going to be. Take accountability if it was, but I don't even know. I didn't even know what to say. I took off yesterday. I could come on here and did this. Or swore he had talked to the LE, went in the. But when Terry Lynn put out the video, I'm fixing to go a step further than that. I don't give a shit.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get to the part here. Let's see. I can hardly stand to even listen to this bitch on full speed.
I don't know who's threatening people with a cease and desist, and don't give a shit about a cease and desist. I'm fixing to get my own cease and desist. I'm fixing to go a step further than that. I don't give a shit. Crabtree was at the vigil. That don't surprise me. It don't surprise me one bit. Yes, Donna, and Sebastian is getting lost in this mess. And guess what? It ain't just us YouTubers. Because us YouTubers are actually going less and less and less, putting Sebastian's name out. It's the parents, the step parent, the mother, and now the father.
Fuck you,
That's my opinion.
Smalley.
And these messy, what did I say? Hate bonders that rather see people like me and Trevor Lee and the few that really do try to keep
Smiley, you don't get out of your fucking chair,
Sebastian's name
dumbass.
out and face just by the flyers or passing the information or making videos or whatever, just to spread awareness. Not even want to do that anymore. I know me, because I don't care about the money. I don't care about any of that shit. Hell, I could go out here and do flowers and shit. I don't care. No matter me. Good girl. Come on, sit. Sit. And while I'm over there doing all that, then I got people screaming and cussing me while all this is going on. I mean, it's just insane. I don't get it. And, and then another thing. You see how Seth, and now I was pissed off about this, but it don't matter. I guess it's better to be pissed off and pissed on. But I just give up. It's like, what's going on here, really? Okay, at Trevor, at all creators. Right? And you're just sitting up there answering questions. Don't worry, I don't have to do this.
Have you ever bought a crane from Tony Mathis?
But nobody listens to me.
You wonder why.
So now, I want to tell y'all this. Hold on a minute. I want to explain something else. Since people are trying to tell me who I can speak to, who I can't speak to, the whys, wins, what's, where. I'm not putting out anybody's name.
Cole.
I'm not going to. But it kind of irritated me this morning when I was already a little bit irritated. And I told them, look, I just explained something to them. And then I told them, I'm going to put it out. I'm just going to explain it and I'm going to put it out. And then they said, oh, you read it wrong or whatever. No, I know that was CP. I know that was CP. That was another time. That was another time, Serenity. But the night I did mine, the night before last, Seth went on Cluminati. Seen him with my own eyes. He went on Cluminati and did an interview. In fact, I think I even dropped the link in my community post. So there's that. Okay, so this person, I'm not going to give their name. They messaged me. I think it just hit me at the wrong time, but it will explain a lot, because I think people has a problem because Sharon and everybody got on my panel. It's none of your fucking business who gets on my panel, first of all. That part. We're going to explain something. So I'm going to read the whole email so you can get the gist of it. I'm not going to, and it's got something about Seth in here. I'm just going to read it, okay?
Allegedly, someone sent her an email.
Thank you. Thank you, Serenity. Let me get up here because it's kind of a long email. Y'all have no idea what I go through with behind the scenes and what I see and hear and that I don't put out. So I'm not giving the name out, but I am going to read this. And it involves Equisearch, and I'm just going to read the whole. If I skip over it, look, I ain't hiding nothing. Okay. Sorry if anybody gets butt hurt or whatever. I'm just going to read it. It says, hey, Smiley, sorry for texting you so late. They texted last night and I just got it this morning. But I had a good talk with Twyla, the coordinator for Equa Search, and I asked her the question that you have been asking about. Okay, so anyway, let's just go with it. And that was Sebastian's bedroom, how he left his bed. And she said that it was like he just got up out of the bed. And I asked her about Katie's bedroom. And Twyla, said that she didn't know about her bed because she had the door shut. She couldn't say either way, but she had said that she searched Sebastian's bedroom and through the house and underneath the house and the crawl spaces. And I asked her what was her opinion. Okay, and let me just get this straight. Hey, Fred, welcome. And let me just get this straight, because this person has told me a long time ago she kind of knows Twyla. So let's just put this out here. It's not just she's giving information. Let's just put that out here. Okay. And I asked her what her opinion on it, and she said, coming out of Twyla's own mouth, that she didn't think that Chris or Katie has anything to do with Sebastian missing. And you know me, the old saying goes, you never know something until you ask, if that makes any sense to you. And she said that Seth was being looked at, and she said that she was with the TBI the other day because she was out searching for a boy from Jackson, Tennessee, and I think that's near Memphis. And she said that she was also searching for a lady from Tennessee, and I think that it started with a S, and I lived in Tennessee. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think it started as, and I lived in Tennessee all my life, born and raised. I won't say where because that might give it away. And when I asked her, did she think that Seth was involved with Sebastian missing? And you know, when you ask questions like that and they look at you with a smirky old grin, probably, hold on, I keep losing it. Shit. Thing, and rolled her eyes at me. She said that she was just talking to the TBI a few days ago and said, Twyla, I have been thinking about something and I'm going to ask you a question about Sebastian. And I mean, I want your honest opinion and I won't get mad at you. And you say, and I won't say your name, you have lost your mind. And I have had a bad feeling for a few days because I hear different things that's coming out about some of the things that Seth has done. While he was married to Katie and Sebastian was little, it came out about Seth. See, this is the point that I want to get to. So just listen. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to dox anybody. Something in his head or whatever it was that he did to Sebastian and Katie. And also, y'all remember, I'm not listen, I'm not saying Seth did anything at all. I'm just reading an email that I got. So just remember this, okay? Just remember this. Okay. So anyway, I'm just reading an email so y'all don't freak out. Okay. Y'all don't understand this email in just a minute. So I want y'all to hear my response, please. The only reason I'm reading this is because I want you to hear my response and what's going on. So I'm not blaming anybody, so y'all don't freak out. Hold on. Because I'm tired of the bullshit, okay? I'm tired of it. So if you have heard about the court, that Katie filed and was in the papers, that was scared of his dad and was afraid that his dad, Seth, was going to beat him for using the bathroom in his pants. And it was the paperwork that Seth abused Sebastian. And he was scared to death, his dad, since he came out on your live, yada, chat, and got Seth coming out like he had rabies in the way that he acted like that night. And cussing and screaming, he was doing, first of all, he disrespected you in your live stream. And if I had to live in a house with that dad and stepdad acting like that, it would spark any minute. And that's what I said to Twyla today. Did she think that Katie got Sebastian and she put him somewhere so he didn't have to go live with his dad, Seth, and he abused and he was trying to protect Sebastian from that? And Twyla gave me another look like I said she did earlier when I asked her about Seth, and she said, I will just tell you that I have been talking to TBI about Sebastian, and she said that she thinks that it's a good possibility that Sebastian ran away so he can get away from Katie's house, Seth's house, so he can't get abused anymore. And the way that she's talking on Sebastian and what I'm picking up on, it's shifting over to look at Sebastian. And she said, Seth's got proof that he was working at the sheriff's department. And she gave me another one of those looks. And she said that you have to stop and think about it, where he works. And after last night, my focus is all on all three of them. And she said that she's going to be on duty runs tomorrow night, either 7 or 7:30. And she's going to talk about the other two from Tennessee and Sebastian's case. And where she said that woman was from, I have never heard of it in my life. And off the subject, a little bit, did you see where Cotton Candy Boobs gave Cher 30 minutes to take the link and she dropped and she needs to come up? Okay, first of all, I think I missed the part where she said Tiffany Marie sent her the information because that's where it started at. But anyway, and then she said Cotton Candy Boobs asked and said,
Okay, I want to know what she's talking about. Tiffany Marie sent the information. What information? I don't get what she meant by that.
I don't talk about this trash. I don't deal in this trash. I don't talk about this trash. I'm telling you right now, they're fucking trash. But anyway, she said, tell where her dad had, hold on a minute. Cotton Candy Boobs gave Cher 30 minutes to take the link. She dropped and she needed to come up to tell what her dad did in the late 90s. And if you don't come up, I'm going to tell it all, bitch, what your dad did. And Cotton Candy Boobs, said that Cher's dad killed a woman and little girl and burned them alive. And she was watching from the bushes with binoculars. And she said that the mom ran back into the house to save her little girl, but she didn't make it either. And Cotton Candy Boobs said that Cher had said that's the only thing that you two didn't know about. And she said that she was going to tell it and about what happened. And Cher got some nerve bringing her dad up on panel and knowing that her dad did a woman and little girl. And Cher has got her daughter on live stream drinking alcohol. And I don't blame Cotton Candy Boobs because I couldn't live with myself knowing what Cher's dad did, but it's very interesting. Much love. That pissed me the hell off. That pissed me off. First of all, why are you gonna come to me with some bullshit like this? No, Cotton Candy Boobs is not with Cher no more. She's not. And first of all, everybody don't know everything. Yeah, we all know who's behind this. We all know who's behind this. First of all, I can adult and speak to who the hell I want to. And I understand Earth Angel. I understand that. Let me get to what I wrote her. Let me get to what I wrote her because I'm hoping this will clear some things up.
Okay, now
I'm
this
hoping
is
it'll clear some things up.
Molly.
First of all, let me say
Back
this.
to that.
Cher, me, you, I see you, Skinny, Sharon. Nobody is responsible for what anybody else does. Not their mama, not their daddy, not their kids, not their dog, not their elephant, not their neighbor.
But they are responsible of having their child murdering father gloating like he's the best parent ever in the true crime community, judging parents, while she herself goes around and does this shit. That's the issue, bitch. I know she can't help who her family is. Get your facts straight, you fucking thumb-sucking bitch.
We don't control other people. It is. It's bringing more drama in. But we're going to clear it up today. Because I don't want no more shit thrown at me. Because I don't give a damn. So I'm not going to say her name, but I posted her name. And I said, first of all, I love you, girl, but never bring me shit about Tiffany Marie, what she says or does. That was about the Seth part. I think I missed that. She is, or what she is. I said, she did not get that information. That has been out there for 3 months. Thank you for becoming a member, Angel P. I said, those court documents on Seth and Katie, I said, have been posted. And Seth has been on numerous channels live and has explained already. This is such old news. TM is irrelevant and didn't find shit. I don't tell nobody who to like, but if you believe her straight up, I'll tell you, I don't believe you, period. As far as Cher, why does everyone come to me about Cher? First off, I'll tell you, more of TM shit. Oh, you didn't know? Her and Cotton Candy Boobs are not best friends.
She's mad at Tiffany TM because Tiffany posted in her community post all of links to Smiley Smelly Foot here wrongdoings in life. That's why she had Benny swatted, and she took Benny to court, literally, because Benny exposed Smelly's dirty secrets that she's trying to keep in the closet. That's why she's mad at Tiff, because Tiff is exposing her.
Mama, how we forget. I don't care. I don't like none of that trash. And why are they sending you to drag me, Smiley, in it? I don't have to like Cher or agree with her to be an adult or say hello or allow her on my panel. I don't care what her father did. That is not what Cher did. Furthermore, I know nothing about any of it other than what you people come tell me. Cher, I thought, contacted my son, and I went off on her during a live, in case you missed that. Because it went straight and was traced to her. But in the end, it was Cotton Candy Boobs who was Cher's administrator and set Cher up. And not only did that to me, but did it to Cher.
How did I set Cher up? Listen to that again. I didn't set nobody up.
And I went off on her during a live, in case you missed that. Because it went straight and was traced to her. But in the end, it was Cotton Candy Boobs who was Cher's administrator and set Cher up.
No, I did not.
And not only
prove it.
Did that to me, but did it to Cher.
Prove
and many
it.
other people online.
Prove it.
I don't know what they got going on, nor do I care. But when Cher realized what happened with her friend and her administration, she came to me and I was adult about it. So everyone can kiss my ass.
Prove it.
I am in this for the kids. I do not care about he said, she said, this one did this, he is doing that. Who is mad at who and who is screwing who?
Okay, so if that is true that Cher went to her and Cher told her that I set her up, that shows Cher, this is way before me and Cher split. Get what I'm saying? Yeah, Megs, exactly. Some friend, huh? Blame me for it.
Simply do not care. That's bullshit. Then y'all drag Smiley into it when people are using Smiley to make their money and their content because they don't have a brain cell to do so. So those are the trashy tragedy pimps, and nobody says a word to them. And if you're a part of it, just don't tell me shit again. In fact, I think I'm gonna read this online. So they said, hey Smiley, I think that you took the message wrong. I can't stand Cher, Cotton Candy Boobs, and the rest of the scumbags. I noticed she didn't put Tiffany Marie's name in there. But anyway, that do support trash like that.
She's gonna get her karma.
And I'm
Claudia.
100% with you, and I haven't forgotten about the hot check that TM had written in
She
Summerwell's
needs
case
to be canceled.
and tried to lie about it all. And I remember well about what Cher was doing calling your son. She came up on your panel, I think it was when Don Wells was on your panel, and she used you to get her phone number to Don Wells. And I remember it well. None of what I said to you was against you. Hell no, because I'm blocked in so many creators' channels for taking up for you. And I remember well about the stake in the grass
She did
TM
tell me
and her on Benny's channel and how much they tried to run you in the mud. But you know what I can say. I can stay blocked from BK and TM channel and 5 other channels because, like you said, the truth is the truth. Yeah, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. And I'm not going to let some scumbags channels through you and about 5 more channels that I know that they are wrong, and I don't support any of them because I feel like some are only in it for the almighty dollar. Y'all think? I hated that you took it wrong. I give it a few days and it will be like it was with the bullshit. And I pray every night and day that Summer Wells, Monkey Sebastian, and the black girl, I think her name is Lori. Yep, Lori Page. For them to all be alive. But I feel in my heart that none of them are alive. And God knows that I pray that I'm wrong, but they haven't found anything. And since again, I hate you took it wrong because I have supported you since you were at Nita's World, and I will continue to support you and have always have all the kids that I mentioned above. And I'm still praying for your mom and God to give us some kind of answers on the kids that I mentioned to you, and much love, Smiley. So I said one more thing. I said, well, thank you. And I think this is very important, especially for Miss Daisy and Tiffany Marie to open her fucking ears and the world in case you did not know. So listen, I said, well, thank you. But I could care less what TM is doing or any one of them. They mean nothing to me, zero. But I'll be damned if I keep getting dragged into stuff. He said, she said, I do not care. I'm hearing people I respected mad because I let Cher up. They all can get a grip. Don't tell me who I have up, who I choose to be kind to. I know how to adult. That's all. I'm not mad at you, but please don't tell me about TM again. People like that I'll never forgive and never adult with. By the way, I still think I will read this online. I won't put your name out, but by the way, it reminds me, someone else came to me last night about cringe TM in Daisy's chat, and I had to laugh. Considering, for those that don't know the backstory, I fully supported Daisy at one time, and especially when her niece was killed.
Pakoy? Matara na pakoy. No, 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 no.
Sorry, I was muted. Hold on, let me go back here. Okay, this is whenever that happened with Cher and allegedly her messaging Smiley's son. Well, Cher figured out what happened because Smiley fucking totally got it all mixed up. But Cher sent me these screenshots and screen recordings and stuff showing me who it was.
Eh? Pakoy? Akala na pakoy. No, 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 no.
This is Cher typing and stuff, researching this chick. Hey, Jason. So how did I set anybody up? This was Cher and this girl that was talking to Smiley's son.
Sis. Oh, this is your Facebook.
This was messages between Cher and the actual person.
Eh? Pakoy? Akala na pakoy. No, 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 no.
I don't know if this is doubled. I can't remember. It's been so long. This wasn't me talking to this bitch. It was Cher. But I'm getting accused of this for setting her up. You're right. Fucking weird shit, man. Try to speed it up some here. It's the same shit. What the fuck? Why does it keep repeating? But yeah, there's that. All right, back to smelly pants.
It was very sad. I really liked Amanda. TM, this is where it started. And I got the screenshot, come in and told everybody I was a RAPIST. She's so vile. And she downed me and wanted to start a fight with me. I think that's the
I
worst
don't
thing you can
believe
say
you
on
called
somebody.
her
I
that at
do.
all.
Anyway, that's what started the battle with me and TM. How ironic now. She said I was in a RAPE community as well as being a RAPEIST. And I have the screenshot.
Good
She
night,
quickly took
Nikki.
down.
Love you.
But how ironic now that she is hanging out at Daisy's in her live chats, emailing her with this information that's 3 months old, acting like she has something because she's so irrelevant now that Daisy's is the only chat that will have her. She's irrelevant. She's a nobody. How ironic is that? Tiffany Marie goes around putting her Cooter Brown. Why don't you go to Playboy and try to sell yourself? They won't even have you.
At
All
least
over
she
the
ain't
internet.
trying to fucking suck Doug
This is
Hutton's
ironic.
dick.
And no, I do not think Daisy is a bad person. I do not. I think Daisy could be a great person if she would not worry about all the drama and worry about others, and she would get the trash out of her life. I really think she could be a great person. Anyway, I'm venting, but sorry, I'm me, and I guess you caught me at the wrong time. So I haven't read this yet, but she said Smiley. That's
Hey,
fine.
Dee
I haven't never
Dee.
liked her, and I'm not going to say her name anymore. But you're a grown woman, and you don't have to ask anyone who comes up on your panel. No, I sure don't. I won't. You got a good head on your shoulders, and no, it's not none of no one's business. No, it's not. And I'm like you. I just wanted all of them missing children found. To me, it's not looking good for any of them. The longer that it keeps going on against Smiley, you keep doing Smiley, and I will. The hell with everyone else, because I know that your heart is in the right place, and I know my heart's in the right place, and that's all that matters. And I will continue to support you, and I have since day one. Much love. So that's all that is important. That's all that's important. You know, and I'm tired of people telling me who I can and who I cannot talk to. You know, yeah, exactly. And if I exactly, and I even told Cher she could come back up. If I want to have anybody on my panel, yeah, don't worry about them, Cher. Me and you, you know, we talk. You know, I said that's fine. I didn't say nothing bad about anybody. I just tried to encourage you. You know, Cher was, I don't know if she wants me saying this or not. Cher was very hurt about things she found out, and I just try to encourage her like I would anybody here. And you don't see me running over there in her chat. I can adult, y'all. I suggest you all do the same thing. We don't have to agree up on everything. We don't have to agree with everybody and everything, but we also don't have to tear everybody down. I think everybody needs to start getting their shit together if they want to be anything. And all this hate bonding and stuff, this hate, you see this hate is what got Smiley catfished. It backfired, but it might have hurt Sebastian, and it hurt Seth. It didn't hurt me. It shocked me. Yeah, Ryan said it. It's not high school. People can be friends with who they want. I mean, you don't have to like, you know, Ryan and Andy and Ziggy and Fred. That don't mean I have to don't like them. I like all of them. And if I was in Tennessee and I seen Ryan and Andy, I'm not going to treat them any different than I seen Ziggy and Fred down the street, because I like them all, unless one or the other or some of them do something with me, and I would just wait until one or the other was not with the other or whatever. That don't mean I have to, you know, believe in everything. I have a mind. You know what it shows? I have a mind I can make up of my own. I would like to think y'all do too. I don't have to.
Yeah, Zena, she was trolled. Catfish is someone on the internet using pictures that's not them and shit, you know? I know I seen that, Duchess, and it was fucked up. Okay, let's see here. Now, Let's see. I need to take a potty break and grab me something to drink, so we're gonna have a little 5-minute intermission here. I'm gonna play a little music. And I gotta give my little doggy her medicine. Don't leave, y'all, because now we're gonna go to Ted Bundy.
The world getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate. The world getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate. Accelerate, find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate the values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, blind, not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheap. Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. We need you need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day. Oh, one day, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
All right, I'm back. Okay, so who was on my live last night? Still, let me grab my dog's medicine. I agree, Carl. Okay, well, last night, I had a friend come up on panel, and she had an opinion theory, about someone involved in this case, and it was strictly that. We wasn't blaming that they were that. We were just discussing because everybody else can discuss, but anybody that supports Chris and Katie can't. Let's see here. Maybe I should play that first. Let's see. I'm going to play that so we can have some context here. Oh, Virgo angel, honey, don't let them get you, baby. Let me get to that part. We are going to play it. Oh, here's something I would like for y'all to actually listen to about Cher. Right. I'm far from fat too. I'm 5'5" and 100 and I think 125, 130. Yeah. I mean, you're sitting here trying to judge us and you're fat shaming and we're not even fat. And if we was, what's that fucking matter? I want y'all to listen to this one part I played about Cher first. This was like one of the very first videos she done on her channel when she started that I'm about to play here. Honest, this one's interesting because the stories change.
Hi guys, I'm doing this video today. I wanted to just kind of let you guys know a little bit more about me and what would in the end make me reach out to Rhonda. As I said, some things in my past have led me into doing what I'm doing today, right?
Okay, and when she talks about Rhonda, she's talking about Rhonda Glover, just to clarify.
So I'm going to share that with you guys today. My actual name I was born with is, my name was changed when I was 12 years old, legally, due to my biological family trying to kidnap me quite often. After my dad went to prison, my mom kind of went downhill with drugs and always was in and out of jail, doing drugs, still to this day hooked on drugs. I actually haven't seen my mom since I was 11. I haven't seen my dad since I was 10, 11. And the last time I spoke to my mom, I was 23 years old, and that didn't end well. The last time I spoke to my dad was about 2 years ago. I ended all communication with him the day he told me that he would rather live his life in prison than anywhere else. And that was the day I finally reached out to him when I was about 33, stayed in contact for about 2 years. And then when he told me that, I just, there was, now that I'm a mom myself, I couldn't deal with that or explain it to my children. And it's just something that I just didn't want anything to do with, to break the cycles that have gone on in my past and in my life. So my dad was sending me letters like this. So that's how I came to prison. That's the first time I was used to getting prison letters was from him. And he had tied 3 people up. He had known these people, and some things happened a bunch of times off and on, and he had tied these people up in the house and set the house on fire. My dad was later on caught on a hillside watching the house burn down and everywhere, and the 3 people pass away. They said at the time of arrest that
Did y'all hear that? She said the 3 people passed away. But this right here says different. This was a news article from it. It says an arsonist described as a chronic alcoholic and drug abuser has been jailed for 8 years for starting a fire that killed a mother and daughter. Adrian Sporson, 28, of this Vancouver suburb, pleaded guilty to 1 count of manslaughter and 1 count of criminal negligence causing death. Killed in the November 18, 1990 house fire were the mother, 42, and her daughter, 12 years old. The mother initially escaped the fire but died when she ran back inside to try to save her daughter. Court was told Sporson, who lived near the Lee residence, watched with binoculars while the fire engulfed the house. Yeah, I heard he didn't know either. He watched with binoculars and never, the mother went in to try to save her child. Don't seem like she was tied up to me. Didn't say nothing about 3 people. Man, I don't think a news article is going to lie. This is what I was not okay with, and this is why I came out speaking on her. I gave her a chance to tell the story herself before I exposed it. Okay, let's continue.
he was laughing and that he was a psycho. So my dad got 14 years for that and got let out, and then he hurt somebody else by stabbing them in the face, and now back in prison.
Okay, she said 14 years. Actually, the news article said 8 years. I've never heard, she's never told me anything about stabbing someone in the face.
Cut off all communication with him, as now he's killed 4 people. And the reason
Jenny, if you're asking how old the child was, 12. I don't know what you're asking. I don't know. I never heard about the stabbing in the face, TM. No, I'm not muted. I don't think, am I? Can you hear me?
reason I wanted the connection to begin with was I raised myself. I've always felt lost. Why me? When I see movies or other people like with a happy family, kids getting tucked into bed by mom and dad, something I've always dreamed of and not everybody gets. So when I found him 2 years ago, and I actually found him in the prison and wrote him, and all kinds of emotions happened. You know, that was my dad.
That's
My
not
memories
me
when I was little
talking
was
right now,
completely different. It
y'all.
wasn't
This is
this
the lie
monster
from
like he
last
is
night
today.
about the
It
sound
was
and stuff.
somebody
I'm
who
not
I
talking.
was daddy's
I'm
girl. I was
talking
his
right
little
now in
toy.
real time. But
So I was daddy's girl. Anything he could do for me, and I just have the best.
okay, I'm pretty sure she's not her father's only child because she has a sister named Katrina that her father actually talks about. So yeah.
Memories of him. And so for him to tell me
Thank
he
you,
was happy in
voices.
prison, and for me to find out that he's continuing to screw up,
Traitors.
and that me finding him and trying to be involved in his life really didn't matter to him after all this time. I'm sorry. And he's not dead. He's back in prison, but he's dead to me, and that's hard. I just want to read a little something that is out.
Oh, okay, Megs. Maybe that's who that fucking idiot Lisa was talking about. She didn't have her face or her facts straight. Oh God, traitors. You bad, bad girl. This was years ago when she very first started her channel. This
One of the last letters I received from him because I asked him to stop contacting me the minute he went back to prison again for hurting another person when he was actually let out. And unfortunately, that's my own father. I never visited him in prison, and I only stayed in contact with him for 2 years while he was locked up when I found him in there. So everything I'm doing for Rhonda is because I believe in her and believe she shouldn't be in there, when vice versa, I believe my dad should stay locked up for the rest of his life because other people would be safe. Dear Sherry, you are the most important person in this world to me, and my grandbabies are right there with you on that high plateau. Please know that I love you all with everything of my heart, and I hope and pray this new year brings all of you favorite dreams and all your realities and everything to come true. So I
heard what, Megs, that he should be in prison for the rest of his life. Is that what you're talking about? Because yeah, how in the fuck do you get out?
obviously that's shit, right? Because he didn't care, because you're back in prison. When I specifically said, when you got out for doing the bad things you did, sorry, I wouldn't want anything to do with you, and that didn't change anything. So the letter's bullshit. And I just wanted to do this video since we got people out there that are digging up files and paying for files for me. These should be sealed because I was a child at the time of everything. And I got my little love here, my little sugar glider. She's 2 years old and she's so pretty. She has a pretty heart on her head, so I call her Love.
TF, yes, this was when she very first started her channel. Before anybody ever knew about her or anything. Yeah, this is Odo. This is one of her first videos ever.
And this is for all my subscribers, the Coral Sea, UK, Australia. She helps to keep me calm. So that's a little bit about why I do. It's so
Let's not body
because
shame y'all,
I
please.
have never tried to help my dad, never wanted anything to do with helping him in his cases. He is now where he belongs and where he should always be. But Cam Loops in British Columbia, unfortunately, the prisons in British Columbia are very, they're always full. So people that should not be out are getting out, and it's just not a good area in system. The system is broken, especially when I'm telling you my dad should be locked away for life, and I believe Rhonda should be let out. I hope this will kind of give you guys a little insight on why I'm passionate about what I do, why I'm doing this for Rhonda, and why I want to help a lot of other people as well. It's because I kind of know about it, how it goes and how it ruins the families. And this is how John Chandler and I can connect, because my past is not on the scale as his, crummy, but I've definitely been through hell and back multiple times. With that, I think I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to let you guys know, yes, my dad.
Oh my God, Giselle. I am so sorry, love. I'm so sorry.
Has killed 4 people. And altogether has only served 18 years for that. As I got older, I started to wonder about the families. And when I was younger, I didn't
listen to
care. He
this.
was still my dad. I loved him. When I was in my 30s and starting to learn more what he's doing, I just felt for the families. And because somebody was taken from multiple people, were taken from a lot of families, and it makes me feel like shit today. So I hope you guys have a good Saturday. And this video was really emotional. I was so nervous to make it, but for the 109 people that subscribed, I just wanted to give you a little insight on why do I do this? Why do I support Rhonda? Why do I want to continue helping other people? And it's because I know it. This is my life. And the justice system is so broken everywhere. Like British Columbia, letting people, because they're so full, go. I mean, to people who have killed children and molested children walking around free in British Columbia. And it's scary. Murderers walking free around in British Columbia.
Your dad walking free in British Columbia that killed a child and another woman, and you say 2 more.
Yeah. And other people who should have more medical attention and stuff like that. Now, my dad did have problems, head injuries and stuff like that, but he knew right from wrong. He wasn't all put on medications and stuff like that. He knew right from wrong to the point where he told me, I'm better off in prison. So when he went and he finally got out after he did that and set those people on fire, he then went and stabbed somebody else in the face so that he could be sent back to prison because it's all he knew, really. And I'm really sorry to the families if one day you see this, and it's shitty, and I don't want nothing to do with that, to the point where my only blood in my family are my children. And I don't have contact with my sister. She screwed me over, and my mom could be dead in a ditch somewhere. Don't know, would never know. My grandma passed away, and then I think my uncle, my mom's brother, I was in touch with him for a little while, and then all of a sudden I honestly think he's back on drugs again with my mom. So back out the window. So I had my family connection for maybe 2 years of my adult life just to throw it all away because none of them changed. After all of this time, none of them changed. So I'm glad I could share a little bit about me. Hopefully that will help my subscribers kind of get to know me a little bit better. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video for an update on Rhonda. We've been writing back and forth, and I'll give you guys all an update on her, go through her case and all of that good stuff. But this channel, I also want to help have voices to anybody, families, everybody that's going.
I just wanted y'all to hear that part, so I'm going to skip it up a little bit here. Too. Let me find it. Well, there's our song again. Okay, here goes what. Here we go. Let's see. This is sped up a little bit.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, we're good.
Okay. I had a theory about Trevor Lee when he inserted himself in Summerwell's case right in the beginning.
Okay, see, I don't remember all that really a lot about Trevor Lee, so I'm glad you're up here talking about this. Thank you.
So he donated like 1,500, maybe 2,000 to her case too. Okay. To the, he was the first one that donated on her.
Like to that rescue thing, whatever.
Yeah. Yep. And I've been reading a lot about predators. Okay. Now I want to explain this. B2K, Ted Bundy, all of them watched from the sidelines, but they inserted themselves.
Peterson even went to the vigil.
Yes, and they insert themselves with LE, law enforcement, fundraisers. They align themselves with that, so they can see what's going on and watch from the sidelines.
It makes them look not guilty. You know what I mean?
And then they usually try to be a hero. Like Ted Bundy, he became a lawyer. He studied the law. They align themselves.
I mean, he hasn't been proven guilty yet, but
right, and he's got that whole Gabby Petito Foundation going.
Oh, wow.
And he just inserted himself right here in the Sebastian Rogers case. I mean, he put himself right in the center of it all. And now he's just
court with Nina.
Right, and now he's just kind of hanging on the sidelines.
Who in the fuck goes to court? That
Exactly.
blew my mind when I heard that. He actually went physically to court with Nina recently.
So in my mind, that makes him the most feasible suspect of, okay, they think Summer was taken. They think Summer was taken. Now we got Sebastian, who there's no proof of parents in either case. There's no proof of neighbors. There's no proof of.
No trace of nothing.
Right.
And they're both in Tennessee.
And he lives in Tennessee, right in the center of it all. And he was always weird to me. Like, I don't know the way he.
I got suspicious of him when he done that Nina interview thing. That's whenever I got suspicious.
They got suspicious of him when he first inserted himself in Summer's case. And he's young. Look how many more years could go on. And all these children are missing in Tennessee. I counted 31 from the time Summer.
One just went missing the other day.
Right.
In Hawkins County.
Right. And if you notice, when the cases start to die down,
they disappear.
He inserts himself in a new one.
And never talks about the other one again.
Exactly.
And it's like, where's he getting all this money to donate?
Exactly.
Big chunks of money. Oh yeah, Flies. He went to Nina's custody hearing thing over Chris.
I believe
last week?
he's got a 501c, I believe, in the Gabby Petito Foundation.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know there's the Gabby Petito Foundation. But I didn't know he was involved with that.
Yeah, and then he tried to go hard on Brandon Lawson, which that guy's gross. He's disgusting.
And they arrested him for having inappropriate stuff with kids.
He goes after the people like that. Okay, maybe he's one of them. Did no one ever think of
to make
that?
him look good?
Yeah, to get them off the trail of maybe him. Like, and that's
This
what
is an
all
interesting theory,
predators
for
have
real.
done
Mm-hmm.
throughout history. I
And
looked
he
it up.
disappeared after he released that Nina thing. And then
Yeah.
now, all of a sudden, since that phone call and stuff come out, he's back.
And look, he aligned himself with the PIs.
Mm-hmm.
And he's aligned with law enforcement. He is right in law enforcement. He's helping them in Summerwell's case.
Is he an informant? I wonder, a snitch, you know what I mean? Trying to cover his own ass, or
I
don't know.
No,
It's just,
he's just
you
odd
got
to
an
me.
interesting theory, though.
He always has been odd to me.
He is odd.
And he's got a flat, it kind of like he has no emotion. He's got a flat demeanor.
Yeah, like monotone.
Yeah.
Yep,
And he becomes, oh, Trevor Lee, he's this, he's the greatest person walking. He's done so many things for these children. But has
And
he?
it's just weird how he all of a sudden got that Nina interview. Like, nobody
Right.
didn't even know who Nina was at that time. Now, all of a sudden, bam, there she is.
And I'm not
he's
saying he hasn't done things for children. He might have done a whole lot more than we think for children. There is a predator in Tennessee. I'm telling you, I feel that.
I believe you on that. I felt that since summer.
Okay, who's the most likely suspect? Who's the one they'd never look at this point?
Him.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Ponder that.
it really pissed me off when he went to court with Nina like that.
Yeah,
And then you got T-Rev staying at Seth's house.
Right. And okay, why would he go to court with that woman? To get
Exactly, has nothing to fucking do with him.
I'm gonna tell you why. To get everyone on Chris Proudfoot because of what Nina said about how he abused. That gets the attention off Trevor Lee. It gets it completely away from him. And it did in Summer's case. Everyone turned to him as a hero. And I noticed at one of the vigils, I think it might have been the one that they said Penny Fizzle was at. You remember that?
Yes.
Okay, he had his own booth. He didn't participate with the rest of them. And I watched him and I saw a video on him and he just kind of walked up where no one even greeted him. It was like he snuck up to that booth and was standing there all by himself. That's what predators do. There's a prize in it for them. It satisfies them to watch these people going chaotic, but then they like to be the hero because it gets the guilt off them. And he is a suspect. He is in Tennessee. Everybody in the world is a suspect right now.
Right.
But not Trevor Lee. The police don't even look at him in that light anymore. Think about that. And he's always calling in to the TBI and, puts him, inserts himself. He inserts himself.
About her, I swear it does.
I mean, he's on Ellie's side now. Makes all these flyers and does all these things. Okay. And it's a great thing from the outside looking in. But if you dig deeper and think about things
and all that, just.
Yeah. And you think about things and you start researching what predators do, because that's what I was trying to figure out. Why all these kids in Tennessee? I mean, there's kids everywhere going missing. But
And
Tennessee
people this type, they all have some kind of similarities in what they do. All of
right. Right.
them. Yeah, when you texted me earlier and was talking about that, I started thinking it's easier if I hear you say it. You know what I mean?
That's why I needed to come up. I needed everyone to hear me say, look back in history for all serial killers, all predators, all people that preyed on their victims. This is what they do. They insert themselves with the law enforcement. They make calls to law enforcement. They want to be the good guy in the scenario to get the suspicion off of them completely. But mine
know
always
the details of what's going on to see if
exactly.
they're on to them.
Then they can
interesting theory for real.
Then he can run a different narrative. And he inserts himself.
I think it's weird when any man inserts themselves in a missing child case.
Yes.
I know they have the right, but any man that inserts himself in any missing child case is weird as fuck to me.
And he doesn't have children. He's too young to have children. That's why that'd be a good reason for no one to suspect him, right? Because he came in at 18. All right. And he would be, and this is a theory. He would be closer to the age of these children. Oh, and he also works at volunteers at a daycare.
Are you fucking serious?
No, yeah.
Why would you volunteer at daycare? Go to a humane society and volunteer.
At a children's center or something. He volunteers at a children's center or a daycare or something like that. Why?
Because you parents exposed, I get that. We're just, this is her theory. She's not saying it as facts, you know what I mean? And
no, it's just my theory. And I know everyone loves Trevor. That's why I never wanted to say anything. A lot of people do though.
What he done with that Nina shit.
They look at him as like some kind of hero for Summer Wells and Sebastian Rogers. I do not.
Smiley, and look at her. Look how sick she is, and people just praise her. I don't get it.
I do not look at him as a hero. I do not think that he should be volunteering at a children's center. I do not feel.
Yeah, that is weird.
If my son wanted to do that, I'd question him. Why?
Be like,
Why?
go to the Humane Society. They need more help than
Yes,
just talk
help
there,
animals.
You know?
You
Yes.
do not, as a male, insert yourself in a child daycare or.
That is weird.
That would bother me as a parent. That would bother me.
Right,
And he
Don,
just
that's how
kinda,
long it took for Bonnie Lawson's son's charge to come out.
exactly, and it just kind of lurks around. He just kind of lurks around on the sidelines
Don
to see what everyone's talking about.
Let's not name the daycare because I don't want them getting.
I don't know what the daycare is. I don't know if it's a daycare or maybe a YMCA, some kind of youth center, something like. I don't even know what it is, but I do know that he does because I heard him say it, and he just kind of lurks around on the sidelines and inserts
Then when
himself.
shit gets deep on him, he disappears, then comes back.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But trust me when I say this. In my opinion, he's still watching the Summer Wells case.
Everybody's done forgot about poor little Summer, except for us that really care, you know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even law enforcement praises Trevor Lee.
And that's weird for law enforcement to praise a regular citizen.
Oh, because of all the help he's done. He was boots on the ground from the very beginning on Summer's case. He went out there and volunteered to search and everything. Mm-hmm. And that's what predators do. It's a fact. Look it up. I mean.
Oh, I agree with you on that. That is a fact that they do that. And again, y'all, she's not saying it's a fact on her theory on Trevor. She's just we're having a discussion because nobody's going to attack her.
Right. It's just my opinion. I don't know for sure, but something's happening in Tennessee, and it's got me.
It seems like every day you hear a child going missing in Tennessee.
33 since summer. 33. That I counted on TBI's website. And right all around in the East Tennessee area, I believe. And in Nashville and places like that. I'm just saying.
This says, I was reading, this says, how many children go missing in Tennessee each year? Nearly 400 children go missing annually in Tennessee alone. 400.
I mean, Trevor Lee even went to the Christmas tree lighting and shook Don Wells' hand. Now he's friends with him. Not really friends, but he's cordial with him now, where in the beginning he wasn't so much. And they do that too. That's as close to her family as you could get, is it not?
I agree.
And they'll do that too. They'll try to get as close to that victim's family as they can and befriend them and all of it. I mean, it's a horrible thing to think, but I think it all the time, and it's just my opinion. I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying, look at it. Look it up.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm looking on this.
He always weirded me out. He's got no emotion. He's just flat. But I will drop down. I just needed to put it out there the way I'm thinking it. It's hard for me.
Okay, so that was last night. Let's see here. Just a second. This was today, 5 hours ago on the Lab.
Bundy. I don't think that they're telling the whole truth. It got sent to me in a clip. I listened. Say your bull.
Okay, he said he got sent a clip that he didn't watch, but he knows an awful lot about what I just played for you all. And I'm actually going to put a screen thing up because this idiot likes to strike. I'll go in and out on it because there's some things, but just, yeah.
Crap on there and give your Ted Bundy theories, which is insane. Like, I said a claim. I mean, it's not up to me to decide. And by the way, I'm not deciding. I just said that I believe her. I mean, I don't know what you want from me there.
I didn't say to believe her either. That's why I said, that's why I did it the way I did. I told her the way I was going to do it if she was going to come on and she agreed, just she tells her story because I wasn't, I couldn't sit there and say that this is all factual. And I also didn't want to guide the interview at all and ask questions because it's not my story to tell, not my story to guide. I just simply said, record, took my face off the screen, and she told her story. And people had the choice to, believe it, not believe it. Some people, the amount of people that related to it, I believe it was worth it in that regard because the amount of people in similar situations felt that they were empowered by somebody speaking out like that. And that's what it was about to me.
I mean, and the fact that you had to kind of go on a little tour to tell everybody your reasoning, the other day I found myself in a position where I was, people were questioning, why would you release that, the phone call or whatever? And I said why I did. And then once you say that the reason that you did it, that gets questioned. Well, that's the reason you did it. And it's like, it's never enough, bro. Like, it's never like you will explain yourself to death. And that's what people want you to do. Just because they don't agree with you doesn't mean that you did the wrong thing. They don't get to choose what we do. If you want to get a channel and say your bull crap on there and give your Ted Bundy theories, which is insane. I mean, who thinks of stuff like that with zero evidence? Yet they'll sit there and defend Chris and Katie Proudfoot. No picking on them. I'm just saying, I've heard some psychotic rants, come out of that place, and it's unbelievable to me. It really is unbelievable. I'm not going to tell you what channel did it because I'm not even sure what channel did do it because I'm not going to even look at it. It got sent to me in a clip. I listened for about 45 seconds and went, they need to put a tent over that circus immediately and let's get some straitjackets stat. Okay, because these idle hands are the devil's playground with these people.
Oh, it's just like it's ridiculous to say about anybody. Not me. I would hate to see that said about a single soul that you're willing to claim that they're, their state's biggest predator. They're making all the kids go missing. They help because they have, they have these crazy intentions. And then,
but Trevor, it's just a theory. It's just a theory, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, apparently, when it's hard to say, I am the most feasible suspect in both cases. Feasible suspect. That's a strong opinion.
It's a theory. It's okay. It's a theory. You can say whatever you want as long as you have a theory. And look, I have theories about a lot of things. I think that Chris and Katie Proudfoot are not telling the truth. And, but I don't think either one of them are Ted Bundy. I don't think that they're telling the whole truth. That seems feasible, right?
And nobody said Trevor was Ted Bundy.
Look, it's neck and neck. Okay. But I'm saying, it's like, and the thing was, it wasn't even a joke. Like, whoever was saying that, and I don't know who that person was, they sounded like a Jeffrey Dahmer who read a joke book once or something. I mean, that's just like the most, I've never heard of such stuff. And they were serious, Trevor. Yeah. That's what scares me about it, is that it wasn't in jest. It wasn't a joke like, yeah, Trevor, you got a little Ted Bundy going on there. And everybody goes, ha, ha, ha. And then the person placates him and goes, oh, yeah, it's just a theory. It's just a theory. It's just a theory. Well, I have a theory. You're both idiots. That's my theory. At least Ted Bundy was smart. Sort of. Not really. I think he actually was smart, wasn't he?
Well, I think he had some, regardless of his intelligence, I think there were some other issues there.
Yeah. Intelligence wasn't his problem. It was his insane lust for blood.
Yeah. Allegedly,
I think it was pretty well proven.
I'm just kidding. Because apparently we just drop theories everywhere,
Allegedly.
Oh, and I have no emotion. I'm so stoic. That was another one. I just don't have any emotion. So I'm like basically a sociopath, apparently.
Have you ever cried?
Lots of times. I just don't fire up alive and cry.
Well, I cried last night. What are you talking about? Yeah, I cry all the time too. The older I've gotten, the more I cry. It's kind of like I watched when the little black kid didn't get adopted by Mr. Walton because he was black, and they said that they couldn't go to church together or school together with the other kids. I cried at the Waltons because the little guy. What was his name? I always forget his name. Really famous actor, but yeah, it really bothered me. It really did bother me. I don't know why. Yeah, the Waltons are legit, dude. I try and catch one episode. Like, I try and catch at least one episode a week because I like those kind of shows because I think that I'd probably be more suited to live in those times. Like, I'd be probably better at milking goats or something. I don't know. Do people milk goats? That's a thing, right?
It's just interesting. Like it's just an interesting lifestyle you chose for yourself right there.
Well, I'm just saying that I think that I would be better suited for something like that. I'm not saying that that's something I just would rather live like Bonanza. I wouldn't want to live in those old times because, you know, baths are few and far between. But, you know, the early 20s and 30s, like on a mountain somewhere, would be legit, you know, with like a big family. I don't know. I mean, milking goats.
Milking goats like it's the old days.
Yeah, milking goats, dude. I don't know why. I thought I was headed towards cow. I ended up on goats, but I feel like there's not enough people that are willing to milk goats.
Well, see, now you're stepping up in a field that needs you. Look at that.
I know. I'm the Ted Bundy of goat milking.
Okay, we were going strong.
Can you believe that guy said he wanted to milk goats? I didn't say I wanted to. I'm saying I would have been more I feel like my talents would have probably been better suited for that kind of a situation. All right, let's read a couple of these here. I'm the one who brought it to attention. I have y'all's back.
Candy Priam.
It made me sick and angry. Candy, I appreciate that. And I got your message. Thank you. Trev, I personally want to say thank you for all you have done. You mean a lot to us. Hope you come back. We all love you. That's a fact. These drama channels cause more harm to cases. Well, we'll get called one today. That's all right.
Brittany
Trevor,
J.
you are a quality man, and I'm sickened by the way you've been treated. Keep the faith. I agree with that. I
appreciate you guys.
In my opinion, you're both well-intentioned for Sebastian. Thank you. J-Lo, that's very nice of you to say. And keep in mind, people don't usually attack people below them. Don't look down, keep rising, ignore those on levels below you both. I agree with you.
Well said.
Trevor is definitely above. Wow, they're burning all the bridges. You know, and like this isn't about Seth at all.
0%.
No.
I don't have any hard feelings towards Seth. I mean, let me just make that clear. But I mean, what happened the other night was caught me off guard and caught a lot of people off guard. And
it caught him off guard too.
Yeah, it happened. And you know, it's the way it is. But I don't sit here every day and hold a grudge against Seth. I don't expect him to call me and apologize. I don't expect him to, you know, explain himself, because I think you know, the situation he's in is what caused that. I didn't expect that to happen, and I did want the truth out about the things he was addressing. But at the same time, he and I are in very different positions. I'm a college kid. Don't even have any kids yet. He's over, you know, he's all this way in looking for his missing son. We're not in the same wheelhouse here. I mean, it's very different positions, and I don't want to sit here and hold that grudge. I mean, it just doesn't seem important to me. I think just getting back to Sebastian is, and I respect him asking me to step away publicly from the case, and so I'll get back to helping as I can behind the scenes, and you know, we'll find a son.
Yeah, I mean, you know, putting flyers out is always a good thing. It's you know, if you get called to help search, I mean, I don't see what there's, you know, you're just waiting for a call. It's just
how many flyers have you put out?
I love you,
Josh?
Trevor. Ignore the cow crap and keep. Is that a cow? I can't tell if it's a cow or not. Cow crap. I'm struggling here, brother. And keep being you. We're gonna go with cow crap. Now, I don't know if any of you know or ever heard of someone named One Eyed Flo, but she's a mod on this channel, and she claims that she has one eye. But there are rumors and speculation that she has two. Turn on that live, Trev, and watch the support explode. Love wins. We love your hate, folks. We love it. Oh, it's just fantastic, right, Trevor?
Oh,
keep it going.
Keeps us going.
Whistle while you lurk. Make sure to sub up to Whistle while you lurk. Somebody drop it. We got to get Whistle to 1,000. They're very close. Whistle's got a great clip channel.
That's a good channel right there.
Yeah, and Naomi becoming a YouTube member. Thank you. I appreciate that. Trev, we have your back. You have always presented as well as followed truth. Keep moving forward, and I agree with you.
Much love. Karen's an OG on the channel.
Big time. And because we'll be doing like call-ins and stuff, and when she calls in, you know it's Karen,
it's Karen.
right away. Going for Boston, you know what I mean?
You hear the hello and it's over. You hear the hello from Boston. You got it.
Yeah, yep. And Candidly, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Spirit Speaker Squad became a YouTube member. What are you doing tonight? Have you got plans?
I'm actually going to go mountain nearby, go hike the trail. It's a very clear day, and I'm going to watch the sunset.
Really?
Yep.
I'm probably going to watch a baseball game. What you said sounds cool. Sounds like, do you take a backpack and everything?
Yeah, I photograph nature a lot. I try to. I get out and take pictures of the sky and of the mountains here. It's a very beautiful area, so I try to go and do that.
God, really? Like Brian Kohlberger?
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I mean, basically. I mean, since I take pictures, I'm basically Kohlberger, because since I, breathe, I'm Ted Bundy.
That's so stupid, dude. I just don't even know what else to say about that. It's almost like by the end of the day, I'll just be laughing about it nonstop, because like there's people these people receive summons for jury duty in the mail. Can you imagine that? Like, and you know that like the first time they show up and they're like, so why do you want to be on this trial? Well, I knew a guy that was like Ted Bundy once.
Oh, really? Yeah, he was on YouTube. He put up some flyers one time, and I really just thought he was, like Ted Bundy.
Hey, fat loser named Josh would have him on a show sometimes. It would be like,
one time he blinked, and it was really like a Bundy blink.
It was one of the most emotionless blinks I've ever seen in my life. There was no emotion in his blink.
He didn't even shed a tear when he blinked.
Oh my goodness. It's uncalled for. I'll tell you that. Just when you blink, Trevor, you put that emotion into it, boy.
Gonna try,
It's just the dumbest thing I've ever. I mean, really, it really is. And I'm sorry that it was said about you. Gypsy became a YouTube member. Thank you very much. And Spirit Seeker Squad. I've seen you around. Like your stuff. And Angel. Well, yeah. Somebody says you gotta laugh. I mean, I don't know what else to do. What else would you do? Is there anything else to do?
Other than it's so extreme, you just got to. I mean, can you really take that stuff seriously? Like,
no, you can't. But and the only reason that we're here, we're not even talking about that is, I mean, you're here to set the record straight on what had happened when it came to the court case. And for the people that are just joining, if you want to say this one more time, and then we can be done with it.
Sure. So like everybody knows, I interviewed Nina Gomez. At that point, I knew of a custody case. I did not know that the interview would even, never once in my mind did I even think that an interview would be part of a custody case. Maybe that was just my ignorance. I'm not up to.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
But so time went on, and I was called in as a witness by one of the party's attorneys because of my interview. I did not ask to be part of it. It was not like a plan of mine to be a part of it. I did not have any desire to go, I'm going to be a part of this custody battle. I was just here to talk about cases. Well, they said, can you come in come on Zoom and testify as to your video? Not to anybody's character, not as an expert. I'm not an expert in anything. There wasn't anything that I was doing except for basically verifying my interview. Well, turns out they didn't even use it, to my knowledge, because I sat in a Zoom waiting room for 4 hours staring at my own face. So that's all it was. I think people may have thought I was more involved than I was. I wasn't involved at all. I watched I know as much of the hearing as any of you guys do.
Were you able to watch Netflix or anything?
No.
Really? I would have brought an iPad on the side, Please know, Trev, that Trev, not in that live. Agree with it. Please know that.
I think she means no one. She's talking about the live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it now. Yeah. Oh, nobody agrees with the Bundys. Yeah, I don't. I'm sure they didn't. I mean, but the fact that like somebody, I would stop somebody from like going that route just really for their own mental health, but for them to explore down that road that we have a East Tennessee child napper named Trev. I find that highly ridiculous. Trevor, you want to take just a couple calls real quick and then you can go hike?
Why not?
Sure. 808-818-5261. If you would like to call in real quick, we'll take just a couple calls and then we'll be done with this. Now, once again, if you call in and you suck, you're going to hear a very distinct sound. That's not it. It goes a little something like this.
Okay, enough of that bullshit. That's why I wanted to play what was really said, because it was nuts. See how they twisted it? What we said. All because Candy Prim, the one that has marijuana shipped through, or her husband got her in California and brought it back to Tennessee to her. Thank you, JD. I appreciate that. And it was. And we was not like, hey, Trevor's just like Ted Bundy. We was not comparing him to a serial killer. We were just saying like these kind of predators and stuff, they do stuff. They go to the vigils. They help law enforcement when they're the ones doing stuff, It was just a discussion. So now talk about that, Josh. How about you be a real man, get off your fucking ass and get a real job? I just seen Pascal said that he's not stepping down. Man, these motherfuckers can't even keep their fucking story straight. Anything else before we get off here? Right, Carl. Right, Terry. I mean, and then they get offended. Yeah, come on. No, Virgo Angel, you're allowed to your opinions and theories. No, I got you, baby. I got you. They don't attack anybody that can attack me. They're not gonna attack you, I promise you that. I'm gonna if I see shit again, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Right, Jaded. Fuck Smiley. I would not let that bitch fucking bother you. She's always fucking. But I'm gonna get off here. It's getting late. I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back in order, and we should see how tomorrow goes. I ain't afraid of none of these motherfuckers. Don't let it bother you, Virgo Angel. Please, don't let these motherfuckers get to you. But thank y'all for joining me, and I just had to get all that out there. Right, Terry. Yeah, I just seen that. Crazy, huh? So, good night. Sweet dreams, and all that good stuff. And hopefully see you tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet, but good night.